World's most atrocious road and the world's highest vehicle, and here we have a new luxury seat which appears to be a stump of wood that's our way through snake a jungle with big poisonous spiky things climb unstable cliff faces in the middle of the music night camp directly inside a volcanic Sarah grind ourselves with ash and all to get as close as possible to the most inaccessible volcanoes on the planet to witness the greatest show on earth. Music. Welcome everyone to another extreme pursuit expedition. This time we are in Indonesia. In this episode we'll be traveling to the island of Halmahera and climbing the rarely visited Dukono volcano, known for its highly explosive eruptions, lava bombs, sudden lahar and air drum bursting noise. This is me, Matt, my friend Paul, and a local expedition guide, Andy, who knows just about everything there is to know about volcanoes in Indonesia. We've traveled halfway around the world and have just landed in Jakarta to kick off our expedition to Tono, our first of 4 volcanoes on this trip. Now our plan had us leaving Jakarta in the early hours of the morning, bound for the small island of Ternate, then crossing the Maluku Sea to the port of Sofia before driving northbound to the town of Music, Tobelo. Welcome to Tate. This is volcanic island and the famous island in the world. So Tate Island is was famous in 15th century, which is called as Spy Silence. After some infant dancing with the locals, we headed to the port of Tate. We're at the Tate port now and we're about to get in a speed bike to take us over to Halmahera. Now we are in Safe Park, so this is the capital city of North Ala, and then we're going to go direct straight to the 2, so it's like take 4 hour from Sop. We had a 4-hour drive ahead of us through the lush rainforest and alongside the coastal waters of North Milu. When we arrived in Spell, we spent hours packing our bags, meticulously checking every bit of equipment. If you forget something up on a volcano, it can undermine the entire expedition. Applause. So it's a Monday morning, and we are just putting final preparations together for our climb up to Dukono Volcano. This is our first of 4, maybe 5 volcano that we plan to climb. There's a lot of bags, a lot of gear to take up. We are just organizing up orders now and organizing a jeep which is going to take us part of the way up to say a little bit of time. And we can also see in the distance you kind of volcanoes only about 14 kilometers to my we can see the ash plumes that are rising from here already. Before we climb any volcano, we obviously have to study a lot of the data, things like seismics and that sort of stuff, just to understand what it's doing for our safety. And so we're heading over to the Indonesian Dukono Geological Services to meet the scientists there. To know is now the activity currently is still fluctuate but has been decreasing since 2 years ago. That before was so many explosions inside of the crater, now it's decreasing.